Hey everybody, Hi Lord Tamerlane back with more Obscurities and Miniatures, and today's something new. I don't think I've ever reviewed any of the Song of Ice and Fire models yet, officially. I know I have quite a few, but today we had to get a special package, the Cave Dweller Savages, and obviously we're joined by some of my own cave dwelling models along with some other cool mini models because we need to get a sense of scale here. So this is the first actual box of models that I've purchased in completeness for A Song of Ice and Fire, because a lot of this stuff I'm just not looking for huge mass battle games, but I do love filthy, savage, crazy dudes who in the cold, wintry north are running around in basically pelts and nothing else. Awesome job, gentlemen. So in the box we got the Alpha, who I'm definitely going to be painting first, and then a bunch of the other poses that I'll be honest, they'll probably get used in other games or traded off or swapped for other stuff. In case you haven't opened any of these Song of Ice and Fire models, inside you have a plastic tray and nothing else. I'll give Cool Mini credit for the packaging. So you have this fancy tray. They are pretty nice trays, actually. I'll probably just save it for some other game. Yeah, the cards there, I don't know what those mean. I'm guessing if you play the game, you'll be like, oh, this means blah, blah, blah. And I will nod my head accordingly and say, uh-huh. Because I don't care. Anyway, so what do we got inside? Let's start with our Alpha. He's actually a cool looking dude. I'm not sure what he is. Okay, he's like standing on rocks there. At first I thought he was like, had a severed head of a giant or something. Nope. Detail looks pretty decent. His weapon is a bit thinner than I'd like. I can at least make out his facial details. He's the Alpha because he wears the pants, literally, in the group. Alright, what are our other sculpts? We have a dude with a knife and his bare legs and his big bushy beard. Quite impressive. You can see a lot of the fur and other trappings hanging around on him. Nice. Our second sculpt is scrawny, I shouldn't say scrawny, wiry old guy with a bone club and equally impressive facial hair. What you got in your back? I like you can see his rib cage there. Alright. And our final sculpt. Balding man doing something, yanking for something, trying to grab something, I guess. They're nice sculpts, but then again, that's something that I think you could say about just about every cool mini model that they've made. So getting a better look and trying to figure out why the camera looks like it's moving everywhere when it's absolutely perfectly stable, I have no idea. Let's see how they compare. Because you know what? I love me my cavemen. So these are Reaper Bones cavemen from the last Kickstarter that they had, which means they should hopefully be coming to retail in the near future. And you can see, while they may not have as tall a base, they are a little bit smaller than the Song of Ice and Fire Cave Dwellers, but these guys also have larger bases. So if you're ever in the mood or the need for, cavemen for games like Paleo Diet, and I know there's other, I think there's some 15mm cavemen skirmish games out there, but I like Paleo Diet and Ganesha games. You got yourself a whole tribe right here. The only downside is there's nobody with any fire, but you know what? You could probably green stuff somebody into having a torch in their hand, like this dude maybe. Cut that off, green stuff, a flame in there. And the only reason I suggest that is because if you ever do play Paleo Diet, you got to have somebody to light all the grass on fire to scare off the big game. So they're a little bit bigger than our Reaper friends, but they scale absolutely perfectly with our other cool mini models here. As you can see, I've got a couple of Rising Sun models that I have not gotten around to painting yet, and I mean they're just about the same size. They do have a little bit larger base. Grabbing my Empire guy, They're a little bit smaller than him, which is kind of surprising, but then again, they all are hunched over, and they're probably not the most well-nourished fighters on the battlefield either, so you should keep that in mind. But a group like this, and you get, what did I say, 16, 17 of them in a box, I believe? Threw the box on the floor, I don't even know. No, 13. I can't count. Okay, 13 miniatures. I'm counting too many. So you get 13 miniatures in the box. I think I counted 4 of each. That's why. Which is more than enough for any kind of, tribal, savage encounter. So I think these guys can get a lot of mileage, not only in the Song of Ice and Fire game, where they're supposed to be like a hard-hitting, paper tiger type unit that's going to buckle under easily, but is going to punch a really nasty hole through your opponents. You could probably get a lot of use of these in just about any game. So I'm always on the lookout for cool-looking savages, and I think these guys really fit the bill. So keep an eye out, because for the most part, the Song of Ice and Fire stuff seems to be pretty reasonably priced for the amount of models you get in there. And I do have that big plastic tray included. So if you want to, grab those and use them in some other kind of war game, or swap it, or do whatever with it, or actually use them for their intended purpose, which sometimes we do here at Obscurities and Miniatures. Not often, though. They might be worth it then. So keep your eyes peeled. I'm going to get some use out of them, definitely, and they should be easy to paint up. So hopefully you'll be seeing them painted soon. With that said, this is High Lord Tamberlane with Obscurities and Miniatures, saying thanks for watching. Check out some of our other videos, because we've got plenty of them, and we're going to keep on making more. We'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.